Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm making bookmarks. I'm making 3 different ones, 2 of which are based off of bullet journal themes that I did before I started making videos. I'm using watercolor paper mainly because I had scraps left over from a project, but also because it's super heavy duty. I tend to be kind of rough with my bookmarks while I'm reading, so I wanted these to be nice and sturdy. The first one I'm making here is based off of my July 2020 theme. I was reading the Iron Face series by Julie Kagawa, and they talked a lot about swords, especially in The Iron Knight, so I was really inspired to draw a sword with flowers around it. I figured this bookmark would be perfect for all the fantasy books I read. I'm not adding any color to this, so I had to rely on my terrible shading skills to give this drawing some dimension. I don't know why shading is so difficult for me. I get the basic premise of it, but for some reason my brain is like, oh, let's add shading here, even though it makes absolutely no sense and there should be no shading here. Thankfully, it doesn't bother me too much. I actually learned how to draw these flowers and the shading from Shada Campbell here on YouTube. She has some amazing flower tutorials on her channel. I decided to come back in and outline the sword because it looked a little lost in the flowers. I think it looks a little bit better, but I may go back in and maybe do a super light gray shadow behind it just to make it stand out a bit more. Once I finished the drawing, I added a frame around the entire bookmark. I did a double black line with a gold line in the center, and I love how this one turned out. It's probably my favorite. The next one I'm doing is butterflies. I did a butterfly and mushroom bullet journal theme in October of 2018, and I loved it so much that I wanted to kind of recreate it. I only did the butterflies on this one, but I hope to do one with mushrooms too. I'm thinking of doing an entire scene, maybe running lengthwise along the bookmark. Making these gave me so many ideas for more, so this probably won't be the only video like this. Anyway, I'm using my Faber-Castell brush pens to color in the orange parts, and because this is watercolor paper, they blend so well together. And then I used my Tombow pen to fill in all of the black areas. When I was designing this one, I really wasn't sure about making the butterflies orange because I didn't want it to look Halloween-ish. I almost made them blue because I did blue butterflies in January of 2017, and they were so pretty, but I wanted these to be a little more realistic looking, so I stuck with the orange. I came in and added some little stars and dots just to kind of add a little bit more to the bookmark. And then once the black had time to dry, I came in with my favorite white gel pen and added these spots to the wings. This to me is what really finishes them off and makes them look a lot more realistic. I'm not gonna lie, this one took me the longest, more than an hour, but it looks so pretty that it's totally worth it. I wanted to make one that was super simple and elegant looking as well, so I took these stamps from an Archer and Olive surprise box and just stamped all over in a random pattern. Once I finished that, I just added a double line down the sides and this one was done. Once all of the bookmarks were done, I took more scrap paper and added a backing to each one. I have to tell you guys that these tape runners gave me the hardest time on this paper. First, the Elmer's one just would not work, and then once it started working, it ran out, and then I had to switch to my new Tombow one, not realizing that it was removable tape, and also that for some reason it would not work on the watercolor paper. Finally, when it was all said and done, I ended up using a glue stick off camera, and that worked the best. I made these tassels out of embroidery floss using a tutorial on Pinterest, and I am completely in love with all 3 of these. I cannot wait to make more. Alright, so that is it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!